Maybe the last question I have, Chris, is that, at this point in time now, you've trained a number of SAMs in your new role, relatively new role in training and consulting, and from a variety of industries. Is there anything you can see broadly that Sam should be doing just good general advice, kind of as a takeaway from this conversation? Which, what are the top two or three, well, I don't want to limit you, but what are the top things they should be doing to make themselves better strategic account managers?
Yeah, I think really, the first would be understand that finance is the business of language. We've seen a trend over the last couple of decades where finance has played a much more important role within every organization. And so getting a good base understanding of that language so that you're able to have higher level conversations with your customer and better understanding of your customer, their metrics, what they're doing. So don't be afraid to learn a new language. As we get older, it gets harder and harder to learn new languages, but really you need to take the time to learn that language and have, if you want to be truly a SAM, and as we often talk about, sort of being the CEO of your customer. CEOs understand finance. They're not CFOs. That's a different role. But you need to be able to be fluent in, or as fairly fluent in that language so you can have those conversations. I think the second, really the second big picture thought is, one of our core principles is what we call third box thinking. So understanding your customer's customer and that financial flow from your customer's customer into your customer and into your business, and how you can impact both your customer and their customer and the financials of both, and measuring that impact and measuring the value that you're able to bring along that value chain. Most of the best ideas that we see in customers come from the outside in. They're not, a lot of those ideas are come from listening to the customer's customer and thinking about how they can have those the impact that you'd like to have. And I think really the last point is, as you're thinking creatively and co-creating value with your customer, you want to quantify. So people that can quantify the value they have and can monetize that value, the SAMs that do that are going to make a lot more money for their companies. Those that can't, the assumption is on the other side is you don't know what the value is that you're bringing to the table. So we either have to figure it out or we should just be in a true procurement situation where we're going to go low cost because we don't know what the benefits are. So if you can quantify that value, demonstrate that value to your customer, and help them understand what's the difference if they work with you or they work with your competitor or they just do nothing. What do those three different scenarios look like from a financial perspective? And share that story with them in their own language so that then they can retell that story and be your advocate on the inside of their organization. So I think from a SAM perspective, when we're working with them, those are really the skills that we are helping them learn so that they can get better at it. And it is not something that you're going to learn in a 2-day session. But it is something that if you take the time and have the energy and work on, you're going to grow that skill and you're going to get better at it over a period of time.
Fantastic, Chris. Really, really great answer. Great session. Really enjoyed speaking with you today. I can't thank you enough for everything that you do for the SAMA community. We're so grateful. And specifically for you, you've been a great addition to the summit team. It's we knew we needed to get better at this in this financial area, and you're helping us. Me personally, and everybody. I think I speak for the whole crowd. So thanks for your time, and be safe and be well in these dangerous times. And we'll be talking to you again soon. Thank you.
You too, Harvey. Thank you.